Hey guys, and welcome back. Barcelona bring back a top goalkeeper to the football scene. Another Real Madrid player picks up an injury, and the Europa League has a couple of truly shocking results. So we have no time to waste. Hit the like button on this episode, and let's get the show on the pitch. Everton's new owners are set to sack Sean Dyche and appoint Maurizio Sarri, who previously coached Chelsea, as their new manager. Chelsea have sent scouts to watch Bayer Leverkusen striker Victor Boniface perform in a 4-1 win over Wolfsburg. The club is considering his transfer in the summer of 2025. Arsenal intend to try to acquire Dusan Vlahovic next summer if they fail to land Victor Gyökeres. Bayern Munich and Jamal Musiala have started negotiations over a new contract. The initial talks between the player and the club have been very positive. Manchester United are unhappy with its strikers, planning to compete for RB Leipzig's Taylor forward Benjamin Sesko in the summer of next year. Newcastle United and other Premier League clubs are looking to sign Lille's top scorer Jonathan David, whose contract is due to expire next summer. Manchester United have already begun discussing new contracts with Amad Diallo and Kobe Manu. La Liga has selected 5 nominees for the Player of the Month award for September. The list features La Minimal, Barcelona, Kylian Mbappé, Real Madrid, Inaki Williams, Athletic Bilbao, Giovanni Lo Celso, Real Betis, and Carlo Vicendi. Deportivo Alaves. Feyenoord's leading scorer Santiago Jimenez has been sidelined for 3 months with a serious thigh injury. In case Erik ten Hag does not fulfill the tasks of this season, Newcastle's Eddie Howe will emerge as the priority option for Manchester United. Neymar is an important player for El Hilal and the league in general. However, I can't specify a return date, but we'll assess the situation in January. Jorge Jesus said Wolverhampton Wanderers centre-back Gerson Mosquera is highly unlikely to play again this season after suffering an McLiddle and ACL injury to his knee. Raheem Sterling netted his first goal for Arsenal in a 4-1 win over Bolton Wanderers. Schalke want to make Raul Gonzalez their head coach. The club presented him with a development project and the manager took time to think about it. We haven't talked about anything yet, but I am fully focused on this year and just want to win something that everyone at the club deserves. In the future, you never know what will happen. I'll give everything for this club for sure, Son Hyman stated. Vitor Roque was not included in Real Betis squad list for the encounter against Las Palmas due to a low-grade sprain in the internal ligament of his left ankle. Former PSG and Sevilla goalkeeper Sergio Rico is one step away from making a move to Qatar Stars League side Al Gharafa as a free agent. Sevilla have announced the extension of the contract with their head coach Xavier Garcia Pimienta until the summer of 2027. Jack Porter became the youngest goalkeeper in Arsenal's history and the second youngest player in the club's history. He appeared in the starting lineup against Bolton in the Carabao Cup at the age of 16 years and 72 days. Hansi Flick, Carlo Ancelotti, and Ernesto Valverde are in the race for the La Liga Coach of the Month award for September. Robert Lewandowski became the highest goal-scoring Polish player in La Liga history with 49 goals. Riyadh Air and Turkish Airlines could become Chelsea's shirt sponsor. The club is in talks with both companies. I haven't seen enough positive play from Anthony in his entire time in the team to justify him playing in every game for Manchester United. Obviously, he is a very talented lad and they paid a huge amount of money for him, Michael Owen said. The youngest player in Arsenal's history, Ethan Nwaneri, scored the first goals of his professional career, a brace against Bolton Wanderers in the Carabao Cup. Mihailo Mudryk could move to Olympique Marseille on loan next summer. Roberto De Zerbi is interested in this transfer because he previously worked with Mihailo at Shakhtar Donetsk. Hansi Flick is the third coach in Barcelona's history to win his first 7 La Liga games. The first were Gerardo Martino and Ernesto Valverde. Man City will face Tottenham Hotspur. Man United will take on Leicester City, and other results of the draw for the English Carabao Cup 4th round. Yesterday, we saw the start of the Europa League 2024-25 campaign, as well as the rest of the La Liga Matchday 7 fixtures. Here are the results. Barcelona had full control of the game versus Getafe, but Robert Lewandowski's goal in the 19th minute, which landed after a brilliant cross from Jules Kounde, was enough to secure the victory for the Blaugrana. Manchester United took the lead against Twente in the first half, with Christian Eriksen's accurate shot. However, in the middle of the second half, it was Eriksen who made a blunder, giving the Tookers the ball in the center of the pitch, which resulted in a goal from Sam Lammers, a rather shocking loss of points from the Red Devils. Moving on to other news of the day. The worst fears have been confirmed. Manchester City have officially confirmed that Man City's key central midfielder Rodri has suffered ligament damage to his right knee. The club does not specify the exact recovery time for this pain, but usually it takes 6 to 9 months to get back on track from such injuries. At best, he will return to the club for the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup. This is how Pep Guardiola commented on the news. When you are without the best midfielder in the world for a long time, it's a big blow. But my duty is to find a solution when a player is irreplaceable. We have to do it as a team, and we did when De Bruyne was out. Raphael Varane is only 31 years old, but we will not see the Real Madrid and France legend in action anymore. Due to a severe injury sustained in his debut appearance for Como against Sampdoria in the Coppa Italia, Varane decided that he would not pursue a career elsewhere. Varane spent his prime years at Real Madrid. He won the Champions League 4 times and played 360 matches for Los Blancos in total. After leaving Real Madrid, Varane had a 3-year spell at Manchester United, but due to various injuries, he played only 95 matches during that period. The injury epidemic at Real Madrid goes on. The next player De Merengues lost was superstar Kylian Mbappé. He was diagnosed with a thigh muscle injury that will keep him sidelined for 3 weeks. This means that Mbappé will not help Carlo Ancelotti's team in the derby against Atletico Madrid, which will take place next Sunday. He will also not be available for the Champions League second-round tie against Lille and the La Liga Matchday 9 clash against Villarreal. Besides, Kylian will not join the French national team squad for the upcoming Nations League meetings. The 25-year-old Frenchman is expected to recover in time for the match against Celta Vigo on October 19th. The contract of the legendary Carlo Ancelotti with Real Madrid expires in the summer of 2026, but the Italian story at De Merengues' ranks may not end there. Ancelotti feels strong enough to continue working and has no intention of leaving the club, despite rumors regarding Los Blancos' interest in Xabi Alonso. Real Madrid are totally satisfied with Ancelotti and will not sack him until he wants to. There is a high probability that in the summer of 2025, Real Madrid and Ancelotti will ink a new, longer-term deal. It looks like Iñaki Peña will not be Barcelona's first-choice goalkeeper during Marc-Andre ter Stegen's recovery. According to Fabrizio Romano, Barcelona have reached a full agreement with former Juventus as Roma and Arsenal shot-stopper WOJCIECH SZCZESNY. Since leaving the White and Blacks, the Pole announced his retirement, but for the sake of playing for Barca, he suddenly agreed to return. On Monday, he will conclude a contract with the Catalans which will last until the end of the season. Yet, in the summer of 2025, Barcelona intend to buy a new keeper, as the club is not sure whether ter Stegen will return to the previous level after such an injury. The priority option for the Blaugrana lies in Porto and Portugal's first-choice option, Diogo Costa. The latter intends to join a top club after this season, and Barca's sporting director Deco has a great relationship with Porto. Guys, remember to like and subscribe to our channel. Have a great time watching, guys. Enjoy!